Hello everyone. 3 people watching right now. Hold on. Testing me. Can you hear me? I don't think there is any issue. My voice. There is no background noise, I suppose. Can feel free to chat. If you face any. Good morning, Potla Vijit. Thanks for joining. All right. Seems no issue. I'll I'll open my VM. Hope you have seen the stream title. So we are about to continue the domain controller setup. All right, that's fine. If it sounds clear, that's fine. Because I made a mess in my first stream when I was creating the first part of this DC setup. There were full of noise. It was annoying. It was not a pleasant experience altogether. Then I had to export the video. I need to edit, and I needed to upload it as a video. I mean, even then I couldn't clear the noise completely. So that's why I'm checking my voice a couple of times. All right. Now, this is the project that we are building right now. World Active Directory environment. The people who joined this stream newly. So give me, let me give you insight about this. This is actually a project that I've been building, a domain controller project. I'm planning to build it as a vulnerable domain controller. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna go and build this, but I'm just trying to do some basic stuff. In previous parts, I built a Windows server. I configured some basic users, some organizational units, and some groups by using a PowerShell. Through PowerShell, we tried configuring it. So that was the stuff happened last time. And in today's video, we are going to continue that. We are going to use PowerShell to build the domain controller. That's what we are about to do right now. Hope it's clear. All right. And you see this, let me tell you the theme of this Active Directory. I've been watching WWE since my childhood, and this is actually a pro wrestling company. Uh, they host the weekly shows, weekly 2-3 shows, I suppose. So I'm planning to take this as a theme for my domain controller project. All right. So I'm just trying to build my domain controller by embracing this WWE brand. All right. So that's the stuff, and that's why I named it as World Active Directory Entertainment, not an environment, entertainment. I keep saying it's in, I keep saying environment, but it's entertainment, according to me at least. Fine. You see bunch of scripts, some MD file. MD file, it just has this title. Some AD config commands that I stored here, and names.json, schema.json. These files contain the names that I'm going to configure in this domain controller. All right. If you joined in my previous stream, I managed to configure, I managed to create the list of users on the domain controller, but I made a mistake. Let me show what kind of mistake that I made. Here, if you go to this account, and you see the logon name, uh, logon name and the user logon name. So it's supposed to be just the name, but I did a mistake while executing the script. It was a small mistake, but it caused this kind of error. If you're sharing screen, it is not visible. Oh, yeah. Now is it visible to you? All right. Sorry for that. So this is the project. So I am embracing World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, to create this project. And you see this. So this is the company, and I've been watching this wrestling since childhood. So I thought to create a domain controller by, I mean, with its reference. So that's why I've been doing it. And yeah, sorry for that. I'm just sharing the screen. And now you see, I managed to create the list of users in this domain controller through PowerShell, but I made a mistake. So if you see this, when I double clicked it and I'm checking in the account section, and you see the logon name, I added a domain name, a domain name and the top level domain name additionally with this. So it's supposed to be like this, just a name. It's supposed to be like this, but I made a mistake. So I'm planning to correct it. Instead, I'm taking every user and doing that correction. I'm planning to remove all the users that I created, and I redo the stuff, redo the creation from the scratch. So that's what I'm trying to do. Now you are looking at the script that I used to create all these users and organizational unit. You see this, I'm using a param function in PowerShell to grab the input from the JSON file. So the schema.json is the file is feeding my PowerShell script, the AD builder. And here I'm taking it, I'm getting that file as an object, and from the object I'm just fetching the values, as simple as that, right? Fine. Now I created organizational unit. It looks fine. If you see this here, NXT, SmackDown, Raw, these are all the organizational unit that I created. If you can see this in the schema file, where it is, here it is. OU, general managers, authority, Raw, SmackDown, NXT. These are all the organizational units. Organizational units are nothing but a set of users, or it's a container. It contains a set of objects, set of Active Directory objects. So which is simply used to group the stuff, right? It is not group is a separate concept in Active Directory. Organizational unit is similar to group, but it is actually contains set of user objects, and on that against that on that user object we will be able to apply our group policy. So that's the use case of organizational units. All right, fine. Now you see you are looking at my schema file. I had I have a bunch of names here, usernames, group names, and added a set of users for every roster, Raw roster, SmackDown, NXT. For every OU, I'm planning to add a set of users. Okay, that's my agenda. That's my intention. Let's see how it goes. But as I said, I need to correct this mistake. I need to correct this somehow. All right. So let's see how I'm going to do that. I've already created, but the thing I need to do is maybe I should create a new function that removes the users. So let's see. I'll check for the PowerShell commandlet to remove a user from the Active Directory. PowerShell command to delete not all users, maybe user from Active Directory, like this. Remove AD user, and that's what I need. Earlier I used add or new AD user. Now I need to use the command like remove AD user. All right. I think I have created a user called Jeff Hardy. So I created this user manually. If you see this name, uh, if you see in the schema, you don't see the name Jeff Hardy because I haven't created that through script. I mean, I manually created this user. So I'm going to test this specific command with maybe against this Jeff Hardy, the user Jeff Hardy. All right, let me check how I can do this. This command removes the user with SAM account name Glenn John. So here in identity, I need to give the SAM account name. So if you see the script, where it is, the SAM account name is nothing but the user.name.lower. All right. User.name.lower. All right. I'm getting the users from here and I'm not splitting it. Instead, I'm just putting it in a lower case, and that is that's my SAM account name. All right. Now what I'm planning to do is to try it against the user Jeff Hardy. Let's see. Can I see the SAM account name of this user? Yeah, here it is, Jeff.Hardy. So this is the logon name of the user. Hopefully the SAM account name as well. Let's see. I'll try this command manually. Remove AD user Glenn John. Okay, I open the PowerShell and I run it as an administrator. Documents, sorry. Oh, there is a file. Wait, okay. Here, if I go, I see another directory, and this is where I'm holding all my project related files. All right. Now I'm gonna go and put it like this, Hardy. Will it remove the user? Are you sure you want to perform this action? Performing an operation remove on target Jeff Hardy raw wwe.local. All right. I think, yeah, that user is part of the organizational unit raw. Yes, he is. All right. Can we not mass edit as it has common string? What do you mean? Editing the, okay, let me check that. I think that's a good option. Maybe I'll check for the PowerShell commandlet. Editing logon name. It's logon name, right? Account user logon name. Editing user logon name for specific group. How about that? Specific group or OU in Active Directory. Mass change of user logon names. I think we got a link. Like all the users has added, right? That's why. Yes, I understand. So that's what I'm currently looking at. User OU. Okay, they are mentioning the OU. Get AD user, filter, search base user OU, properties, proxy address. Okay, now he's in this script, they are trying to change. Okay, so here it is. So I can able to retrieve set of AD users and search them based on their organizational unit, and also I can pull their properties. Yeah, so it pulls the list of users and I can iterate through that and just replace the logon name. Okay, but do I have user in various? I added only a specific set of user to an organizational unit raw. The remaining users I've had in, I haven't added these users to any of the OUs. Of course, they will have their own uh, distinguished name, but uh, can I do this? Can I do it in this way, or I simply go and remove that and add them again? Because I do have the script already. I need to just do the modification here. Anyway, I'm not gonna add this one in my project. Whatever that I'm going to do right now, the removal, because I made a mistake. I'm just trying to correct it. I can do it in this way as well, but let me see this new proxy, sorted new proxy, proxy address. Okay, maybe I'll get this. Let me try. So before that, I'll try to do this manually. Let's see. I removed Jeff Hardy, the user. Now, if I refresh this, I shouldn't see the user Jeff Hardy. And yeah, the user Jeff Hardy is no longer visible because I removed the user. And that's fine. This one works fine. So I can remove this user and I can rerun the script simply. Identity Jeff Hardy. All right. Okay, I create a script. Maybe before that, I'll try to get the user search base like this, or the user AU. Finn Baylor. I'll take one username and get AD user identity Finn Baylor like this. So I got the distinguished name. Okay, and here how to get that distinguished name? Maybe get AD user star search base like this. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll copy this, create a variable called dn, create an object, and I put it like this. Like this. Okay, and now I'm gonna go and search for like this, not like this, like this. Like this. And now I'm planning to search base dn. I'm getting it, right? I'm getting it. And if I need to get the user principal name, right, this is what I need to get. How to get that? Properties, maybe hyphen properties, and like this. Will it work? No, it is just showing all the users with that within that organizational unit. I'm trying to just select this one, user principal name. How to do that? Maybe if I do like this, will it work? No. It's dn get AD user. All right, I'll go to the command let and see. properties, string, result pages, search base, server, credential, authentication type. Okay, if I want to search for specific stuff, format table name, SAM account name, not a format table. So search base. So this is what we are right now doing. All the users in a container. Okay, and what if I need to get properties, mail, server. Okay, table name, SAM account name. This is actually a format table. Or like this, user principal name, everything. Like this. No. Or name shows all. Okay. Even even if I remove this at symbol, it will consider it like kaden.carter@wwe.local. But here, if I see, if I gonna go and see this account section, I see it is added with the name, but I need to remove this part between that at symbol and the name. Whatever the content present here, I need to remove this, and I need to consider this one. I needed to consider this. So better to remove this. I'm not confident. So whatever the idea suggested by Abhijit, I tried checking it, but I'm not quite confident to do that. I haven't tried that, so that's why I'm just sticking with my plan. Remove AD users. How about this? Right? All right. Now it's simple. For each user in JSON content.users, okay, I'm having Codem installed, so it is giving the AI coding assistant. So it is giving me the code block to use. Look at this. So it is giving me the SAM account name directly. I think it was giving me all the details I need. SAM account name, user.name.name.lower, and it is just picking that and removing that name. All right, I'll do one thing. I'll instead doing this one, I'll try to echo this. Echo SAM account name like this. Will it work? Yeah, let me try this. Function remove AD user. Okay, I'll just comment it out. I'm just gonna perform this AD user removal. AD builder users.name.lower. So I go to schema users.name.lower. So here I have all the usernames in users. So it's gonna pick the users and it's going to remove that by referring its SAM account name. So if they get this and yeah, user.name.lower, so that's what the SAM account name. So similarly they are getting this like this. Fine. I will try to execute this, but I don't know what is the error. It's possible. Fix problem. Write output like this. I can use echo also. There won't be any issue, I suppose. Schema.json. Okay. Now I could see it is echoing all the users from my domain controller. Okay. Now what if I disable and enable this? So it has to remove the users that I created. Let's see. All right, I'll execute this. Hopefully it will work. Let's see. Yeah. It is asking for every user. Yes to all. A. Remove. Default is Y. How to forcefully do this? It is asking me for the confirmation every time, but I should do it forcefully. Force. How to do that? Remove EAD user. Forcing the removal. Is it possible to forcing the removal? Confirm. What about that? Where it is? Confirm. Prompts you for confirmation before running the commandlet. No. Required false. All right. Confirm false. How about that? Confirm false like this. Will it work now? Okay. It says removed. Now let's see. I need to refresh this page, probably like this. Did I remove all the users? Close this and open. Users and computers. Here, if I refresh this, I still see these names. I don't want to see it. So it not worked. Confirm false, sorry, confirm true. It's supposed to be true. I want to remove them. That's a mistake. Now it says it removed everything. Let's see. Still I see these names. Okay. I'll remove this. I'll go and do this manually. Shane McMahon already removed. Do I see this user? Shane McMahon. I don't see that user anymore. Okay. Uh, I think I need to keep pressing this. I'm just trying to fix the error that I committed in the last stream. Now I think I removed everything. Let's see. I refresh. I go and refresh it, and yeah, it's done. Okay, somehow that uh, confirm that tag was not worked. I'm not positive, but it was not worked. So this one worked as we expected. Here also, it removed all the users that we added. And you see the users, the list of users, we don't see any users apart from the default users. And also we created some groups. We see the groups. We don't want to remove the groups. The groups created just fine. Let's see this. Nexus, members of, nothing. So this one, the group looks fine. We just need to create the user. So I'm gonna go and disable this function. I no longer need this. And here, if I go and disable this, and again, I'm gonna create the users like this. Okay. Fine. Now I go here and create AD user. So this one, I need to remove the comment, and now I need to remove this part because here I'm bringing the SAM account name and my principal name. If you see, let me enable the word wrap. If you see this here, the user principal name, it is already appending my, so whatever the stuff that whatever the domain name it is. Let me do like this. I need to copy this and paste this. Sorry. Like this. All right. And I can remove this part from here. Okay. Now this looks fine, I suppose. SAM account name and the principal name. All right. It looks okay. Otherwise, it looks fine. Account password. Now the account password we are generating, we have an automated function to generate the password. So let me go and check that. Now you see this here, we are generating the password randomly, and that will be the password. So every time it loops, it creates a unique password of 16 characters, and I'm going to use that string as my password, as that user's password, right? That's it. It looks fine. Schema file, I'm iterating through the users. Yeah, I'm iterating through users. So it will create all the users, and that's fine. I saved it, and I'm gonna go and create the AD users now. Just execute this script and see how it goes. It's creating the user, I suppose. bfab already exists. All right, that's weird. Let's see. bfab, do I have any duplicates? The schema. B dot fab. Yeah, we have duplicates, but not on the same list, right? All right, somehow gave me the error. That's fine. I'm gonna go and check whether the users created or not. Yeah, you see, we have created bunch of users, and I don't have I don't have description for any of these users. I just created as it is. Maybe if I want to make the Active Directory vulnerable, I can add a description that has some sensitive information just to make the Active Directory uh, deliberately vulnerable, right? All right, now I have created this. I have created all the users, and I have created some organizational units, and I have created some groups as well. You see this, DIY, Bloodline, Awesome Truth. These are all the factions in WWE. Okay, I forgot to create a faction called Shield, so let me do that as well. Where it is, DIY. So here it is. Groups. In groups, I need to add this. Um, I need to add one more name like this. Like this. Name and all right. I'm adding Shield. The Shield, one of the dominant factions of WWE. Like this. How about adding the groups? Create AD groups. This one, it says already exist if it exists. Otherwise, it creates the group. All right, I'll go and enable this and just stop this. And here, not AD user, create AD groups like this. All these groups are already exist, but I created a group called Shield. So let me verify that. And now I should see the group Shield. So it's created. All right. Now I'm able to create a group, create a user in a second with the help of PowerShell. That's a good thing, right? We can make this act. We can configure. We can tweak the configuration of a user and group whenever we need, in just in a click, right? That's the beauty of the PowerShell. I mean, that's the advantage of using any script, not only PowerShell. Fine. We have added some groups as well. Now what we do? Let me make it as a comment. Fine. Right. Now what we can do? Maybe we need to add a specific set of users within the organizational unit. Now, if I go and check for a specific user, for example, ACOM, let's see. What happened? Yeah, get AD user identity ACOM like this, and I see the username with backward slash added. What the heck? What happened there? How about trying this? Where is account? Yeah. Now it is fixed. You see the name followed by the domain name. Alba Fiery. Let me try this. Like this. This one looks fine. But whenever I see just one name, I could see the CN name gets added with a backward slash. Weird. Let me check for another one name. Angel. Let's check that. Angel. So some weird stuff happened there. I don't know what happened really. I think this is also a issue. When I created a user, this is another issue caused. Angel. Okay. What happened? Let me go here in users. That the names are separated by dot. I think between the first name and the last name there is a dot. That's the format. And if I go to AD builder, create AD user, the user is retrieved in this object user. Now it is splitting the name with a dot and getting the first character and the second character. All right. That is how it is treating. maybe I'll do some small corrections in the schema. Rather than separating the names with a dot, I just separate them with space. And I need to do some corrections in this AD builder. So better to have in that way. But before that, I'll run this remove script again and I remove all the users. So once I did the correction, I'm just trying to fix. Let me explain what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to fix the backward slash that I added in the CN name of when there is just one word in a username, it is adding a backward slash at the end. I'm not sure why it happens. So I'm just trying to fix it. All right. Let's see. I'll run this again. Sorry. I'm just removing this comment and I'm gonna go and remove all the AD users. All right, now I go and do that. Let's see. AD builder schema, and I need to keep pressing yes. I don't know how to forcefully do this. It asks me to do every time. All right, it's done. Now it's done. CLS to clear the screen. Okay, I removed all the users created. Now what next thing? What next? Correcting the schema. So here is the schema file. Whatever the names that are separated by dot, I need to remove that. And I need to add a space, except this. So I will add the dot back here. But before that, I'm gonna go and search for dots. And I'm gonna separate it with just a space, okay? Replace all. Now I replaced all and I need to keep the dot here like this. Now it looks fine, okay? Fine. What I can do now, I go here, I go to AD builder, and for the user creation, I comment this, add users to, create AD users. I enable this one also, but here I'm not splitting it with dot, instead I'm splitting it with space like this, and it takes the first name and the last name. But how about getting just the name? I'll create one more object and I name it as user dot name like this, okay? I'll give a name like this, or a full name. I'll give a name like this, full name. Looks okay now. And here I go and take this. Instead of giving the first name, last name, I'm just giving the full name because it is separated. Given name is the first name, surname is the last name, SAM account name is fine, user principal name is fine, account password is fine. All right, it looks fine now. And now if everything goes well, it will create a user properly. And if there is a one word for a user, it shouldn't add the backward slash at the end of CN. Let's see how it goes. I'll go and run this. It will take some time. Let's see. I go here and search. Now the user created, and I'll check the get user. Yeah, get AD user like this. Acom identity Acom like this. And now I see when there is just one name in a user, there is no backward slash. So I fixed this as well. And I see the user principal name. This is also corrected now. Now we fixed the issue. We fixed the uh, abnormal stuffs that we found. And user Ava, let's validate Ava as well. Yeah, now it looks fine. It's perfect. And now all the users are part of the users group, by default users group. But if I want them to put it in a specific organizational unit, then what should I do? Let's try that. Here is the schema: raw roster, smackdown roster, NXT roster, and I added all the users belong to each roster. And okay, now what should I do? Go to this AD builder. The AD group AD user is created now. And I'll go to create AD groups, not create AD groups, add users to OUs. So this is what I need to check right now. And now what happens? It is getting a member from the raw roster list or a dictionary, a raw roster element. So it has bunch of values in it, and I'm getting each name from the raw roster, and I'm just iterating. I'm getting the name, username, and CN is user, DN, TL, top level domain name, and the target DN should be raw DC name like this. Okay. All right. This is fine. This is fine. Echo username will just give us the echo. Just give the username. Okay. Let me check when there are two words. Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin. All right. So we got the CN name. It looks like this. So here our name should look like space. I mean, it should, our name should be seen with the spaces between the first name and last name. Let's see. When I execute this, that's what should happen. All right. I'm gonna go and check this user DN and target DN as well. Echo user DN and echo target DN like this. Okay. And this one I'm enabling. Now it looks okay. I'll run this script. I could see CN and its target OU name, and yeah, I'm able to see that properly. Okay, it looks fine. Now I'll disable this and enable this one. And let's see what happens. Now it's executed. Now I should see some users got moved from this group to this place. Look at this. I don't see some users here anymore. I see them in this specific OU. Now we have changed the OU. All right. I'll check for Adam Pierce like this, and I see the OU name got changed. All right. Now I can add remaining users to their respective groups, respective organizational units. So let me do that. SmackDown roster, NXT roster. Okay. I'll go here to AD builder, and I need to go and add one more for each statement. similar to this. But here I need to get the from SmackDown. Okay, let me check this SmackDown roster like this. SmackDown member. Okay, and I'm renaming this like this. Username DN. Okay, what is the target DN of SmackDown? SmackDown properties. No, but if I want to see the object, if I want to see the specific object, what is the command? Get the detail of organizational unit. New organizational unit, or get organizational unit. Get organizational unit PowerShell. Yeah, this one. Yeah, get organizational unit. This is the command let we use. I'll try this. Like this. SmackDown or smack space down like this. No. Identity SmackDown like this. No. Did I create an organizational unit SmackDown? Yeah, I did create. New computer contact rename. No, I want to SmackDown. Check this. How to do it? Like this. I use this one. Okay, here I have this OU name like this. DC SmackDown. The name of this is SmackDown. Okay, I go to AD Builder, and CN should be this, and this target DN. The DN name of SmackDown is this, and I'm replacing it. Sorry, just this one, this word. Like this. Okay, fine. I think I'll validate this line before add user to use. Here I'm adding SmackDown users. I got the SmackDown member, and I'm just changing their organizational unit. All right, pick this up. I'll put it like this, or create a new line. I replace this name SmackDown like this. Okay, fine. I go and execute this. Yeah, I can see it properly now. Let me execute this, and like this. Okay, this one I'm commenting out. When I execute this, it should add set of users in the organizational unit SmackDown. Yeah, it added the set of users, right? Fine. And now NXT. So let me do the same for NXT users as well. I'll copy this. Maybe I'll pick the whole stuff. Okay, I'll take this and comment it out. Also, sorry, I copy this and comment it out. And here, if I come down, uh, let me copy this. Okay, this one I should add here. All right. I'll comment this out, and this one is for NXT, or like this, NXT. Okay. Schema NXT roster. Adding this NXT. Let me check that outcome of it. NXT. The name is NXT. Just NXT. Capital. All right. NXT like this. Okay. NXT member. I replace this. I go here. Add this in the catch statement, and I comment this out. All right. I comment this out. Check this first before executing the stuff. NXT roster, schema.json NXT roster. All right. Looks okay. I'll try it. Yeah, it works just fine. Okay, I'll comment it out and enable this CLS. Now I build this. It should add the set of users to NXT. Yeah, I could see the set of users added to NXT now. All right, and I see some other users. Booker T, Bret Hart, Byron Saxton, Kathy Kelly, Carmelo Hayes. These users are not coming under any of these brands, so that's what I can infer from this. All right. What should I do now? The Rock, Tegan Knox, Triple H, Trish Stratus. Okay. There is another group called General Manager. So I'm going to check, can a user be a part of two organizational units at same time? Can a user be part of two organizational units same time? Can't be a member of several OU at the same time. And you can move it from one to another. Well, that's good. So I cannot add one user who already added in this OU to another OU. That's impossible. So what I'm trying to do, I'll remove this general managers and also this authority, because I guess I'm able to add them in authority. Some users are not added here, so I can add them probably in authority. Let me try that. um, Triple H. What about AJ Styles? AJ Styles added here in SmackDown. If I go and refresh this, yeah, okay. Now I have only few, very few users are here, including me, and I want to pick these users and add them in uh, a user called authority, because I could see all these users: Alicia Taylor, Batista, Black Howard, Booker T, Bret Hart, Brock Lesnar, Byron Saxton, Kathy Kelly, Charlotte Flair. Uh, I need to create a couple of organizational units for these users, because I see variety of users in this. Uh, Hall of Famers. Hmm. All right. I'll do that. I'll do that. But can I see the group, bloodline, domain controller, domain admin like this? Domain admin, DIY, bloodline. So I created a group for a specific faction. The Judgment Day, Nexus, Shield, White Six. I created groups for a specific faction. Let me do one thing. I'll create a couple of other organizational units, and I'll try to add the set of users to those organizational units. Okay. So for that, I need to correct my schema file. Uh, I'll go and add some organizational units. For example, uh, authority is fine. So we will add some people to that. Not a bloodline, not a judgment day, not DIY, nothing. I'm gonna add uh, ring announcers, ring announcers, announcers, and commentators. How about that? Commentators, like this. Commentators. Okay. And what else? Hall of Famers. I simply name them as HOF, Hall of Fame, or I'll do the full name, Hall of Fame. And what else? Alumni, alumni, and free agent, free agents, like this. Okay. Hall of Fame, alumni, free agents. Okay, it looks fine. And let me create the OUs for these names as well. And once I created OU for this, I will add set of users to the remaining OUs. Okay. I need to remove this general managers. I'll do that in a moment, but let me create the OU first. I go to AD Builder, create OU. Here I'm gonna go and comment this out. Not this, the complete stuff. Maybe I choose the whole stuff, uncomment, and comment it out. Okay, like this. All right. I go and create organizational unit. So it's going to create an organizational unit for us. If any OU is exist, it's going to catch it in the catch statement. Okay, let's do that. All right, I created few organizational units. So let's verify that. I'm going to go and refresh it. Refresh it one more time. Why? It's not showing. Huh. Schema.json. Did I save this? Hall of Fame, like this. Okay. Now I saved it, and if I refresh it, will I get that? No. New organizational unit name OU. Okay, it looks okay. Um, create OU. Create OU is enabled. I'll run this. Already exist, but I don't see it here. What if I close this and open? Users and computers. Yeah, I think it got created. Created twice. I need to remove this one of this. So let me copy this, and I remove this. Remove organizational unit. Remove organizational unit PowerShell. Yeah, like this. Remove organizational unit identity, or yeah, remove organizational unit identity. I'll copy this. Remove organizational unit, and identity supposed to be this one without space. Rename this like this. No. uh, Get organizational unit. Hall of Fame, like this one. Okay, I need to remove this, and for that, like this. Okay, I need to give its distinguished name instead of the username or the OU name itself. Oh, this is to get. But what if I need to remove this? Like this? Yeah. Access denied. What? I'll go to users and computers, Hall of Fame. It's still there. I want to remove this organization. PowerShell command to delete organizational units, like this. Remove organizational unit. I want to know its full command. Uh, like this. No. This one is to get. Remove PID organizational unit, like this. Recursive. So I supposed to mention this. Okay. I'll do this. Yes to all. Access denied. That's weird. I didn't expect it to see. Okay, I tried with the GUID. Confirm what? Suppress the complaint. Okay. maybe I should give like this. I'm gonna go and take this GUID. GUID is actually an unique identifier in Active Directory. So this will be unique for every Active Directory object. So if you want to search for an object in within an AD environment, GUID is used to search them precisely, right? So just an information. Access denied. Why is that? Remove organization identity. Access denied. Okay, I don't have access. Not sure why. I've been running this for a while. Let me copy this command. Okay, and we are using a correct command, so it's giving access denied. I'm not sure why. So let me do this manually. Can I delete this? If you want to delete, yes, I want to delete. You not frame. It's protected from accidental deletion. Okay. Protected organizational unit. Organizational unit. Protected from accidental deletion. Okay. Now, since it is protected from the accidental deletion, we need to do something different here. So let's see how to achieve this. Permission entry. Okay, I need to go to Start, Administrative Tools, Users and Computers, menu bar, OU. Want to right click on and click on the properties. Okay. Right click and click on the properties. And here, what to do? Security tab, advanced. I don't see security tab here. Okay. How to delete a protected OU in Active Directory? Do I get the command? OU is referred as default OU. Okay. 3 easy steps. Right click, go to properties. So when I click on go to properties, I don't see an option. Advanced. Do I have any option for security? I don't have. Can I do anything else? Deleted protected OU from Active Directory using PowerShell. So here is a command line. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay, I'll go and try this command. And this is the distinguished name. I'll pick this distinguished name and replace it. Okay, I'll use a text editor to do this. Maybe I'll go here and create this cad config command. Here, go and just replacing it here. Get organizational unit identity. Okay, set AD object protected from accidental deletion is false. Okay, so what it does, it is getting an organizational unit and it is unsetting that protection. It's removing that protection. Now it should work, I suppose. Let's see. Remove organizational unit, confirm false. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's done now. So this is the command to remove OU from, to remove a protected OU like this. All right. Now if I refresh this, I will no longer see the second Hall of Fame entry. You see, there is a question mark appears. It's not available on domain controller. This is no subject on domain controller. Okay, I need to disconnect this and connect to confirm that. Users and computers. If I go here, I don't see that Hall of Fame anymore. All right, I fixed this as well. Okay, before executing the script, I should be careful because a small mistake I commit, it creates a huge issue. General managers. Now I need to remove this general managers OU as well. So let me do that in the same way. I need to grab sessional unit. It will not work. Maybe like this. General managers. So I need to remove this OU. All right. I use the previous command that I used. Go to AD command. Here I'm replacing this and just gonna execute this command. Let's see how it goes. It's done. All right, it's done. We should no longer see the general managers. I'm gonna go and reopen it. Yeah, it's no longer seen. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, ring announcers, Hall of Fame, free agents, commentators, authority, alumni. Fine. Now we have created the organizational units that we need, and the next thing is to add some members to that organizational unit. That's what I'm about to do now. Okay. I'll go and create another entry in this JSON file, and I name it as authorities, maybe authorities or authority, simply authority. How about doing like this? And I need to add a comma here, and here I should add the curly braces, and I add a name, colon, and the actual name. I have the name Triple H, Nikon, Shawn Michaels. So these people comes in this group. Triple H, Nick Khan. So they are the members of this group. Nick Khan. Okay. And what about Shawn Michaels? Yeah. How about using Shawn Michaels? Shawn Michaels, like this. Okay, it's a time-taking process. I'll do one thing. I'll come up with an idea. Give me a second. I have installed Obsidian. It is here. Do I have Git? Do I have Git here? Notes, tech notes. Yeah, here I want to open this Git pull to update my notes. It's done. I'll open Obsidian. In Obsidian, I have created a separate sheet for my project. So I'm going to open that. Not this, not this. Yeah, wait. So this is where. So here are the name of officials, and I have the name of officials: Shawn Michaels, Pat McAfee, Paul Sterling, Baron Saxton, Samantha Irvine, Kathy Kelly. Okay, so these are all the users that belongs to authority, ring announcers category. So let me grab these users, maybe like this. I grab these users and I'll put it like this, put them like this, and sorry, the heck. replace all. Yeah, no space. Dot. Okay, there is a dot, so I wanna choose the dot and replace it with a space. Replace all, not here. Like this. Okay. Nick Khan, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, these peoples will be in authority, the group authority. um, Take this name and put it like this. Okay. And Michael Cole, Pat McAfee, um, Corey Graves also is there, but I don't see his name here. Can I search Corey Graves? No. So let me add that name as well. Corey Graves. Corey Graves, like this. Okay. Pat McAfee, Paul Ellering. Who is he? Current design as a manager of the Pain and Final Testament. Manager for the authors of Pain and Final Testament. Okay. All right. Byron Saxton, Samantha Irvine, Sarah Scriber. Ring announcer, I suppose. Yeah, ring announcer. So these people will come in this category. Paul Ling, Michael Cole. Okay. Kathy Kelly also. Mike Rome. I'm not positive. Who is he? Television host. Yeah. Alicia Taylor. Blake Howard. Yeah. Ring announcer. Blake Howard. WWE. Commentator. Okay. Booker T also commentator. Wade Barrett is a commentator, so I left that. Wade Barrett. Do I see his name anywhere else? In 3 places. Did I add him in SmackDown? No. Yeah, I added him in SmackDown. Cole. What about Michael Cole? No, I haven't added Michael Cole anywhere else. Okay. I'll check these names here. I go here and check in the general users section, and I see these names, so I need to add these names somehow. Okay. All right. I have added Corey Graves, so I need to add that name. Corey Graves, maybe I'll mark this name. Can I mark this somehow? Okay, like this. Wade Barrett, it's already been added. Vic Joseph, who is that? Who is that? Commentator. All right, okay, he's a commentator, so I'll keep him like this. Byron Saxton, Alicia Taylor. What about Alicia Taylor? Yeah, ring announcer. Along with these people and Vic Joseph, I remove this name. And these people are ring announcers, like this. These people are commentators. These people are authorities. So I added authority already, and I'll add the commentators. Commentators, like this. Okay. And gonna go and add these names except Corey Graves. Okay, I'll multi-line selection in VS Code, Control Alt key combined. Okay, Control Alt like this. Okay, I take this user and I keep it like this. Control Alt. I need to add a name and a colon and like this. We move to the end like this. Okay, yeah, like this. And now I need to separate these entries with, okay, I'll do this like this, and closing it, comma. Okay, here we go. I keep this, sorry, I just take this and I keep it like this. All right. Okay, looks fine right now. Commentators added. Corey Graves I need to add. Authorities I've added already. And what else? Who else? Ring announcers. So let me create an entry for this. Ring announcers. Okay, I'll take this and remove these names. Okay, it was actually giving the names for us. Gosh, this Codium is doing a great job. Look at this, it's giving it for us. I'm word wrapping it. It's a complete mess. Now look at this, the ring announcer, it added all these users for me. 1 2 3 4 5 6, totally 6 users. It added everyone. All right, and it looks totally fine. Now I got this view. I disabled the word wrap. How about this? Yeah, now I created authority, commentators, ring announcers. So let me add these 3 set of users to that. Okay, I've seen this Byron Saxton, Samantha Irvine added in Active Directory. Let me validate that like this. Samantha Irvine, Byron Saxton, I think Byron Saxton is also a ring announcer. Yeah, let me check the script. Byron Saxton, yeah, ring announcer. All right, it looks okay right now. Authority, commentators, ring announcers. Already created OU. Add users to OU. Okay, I'll pick this and put it like this. Like this. Schema file authority. From authority, I'll give simply authority member, and authority member like this. um, Authority member dot name and their username. Okay. uh, what is this? Target DN. Target DN should be the DN of authority, so it must be authority. Let me check that. Yeah, it must be authority. Authority like this. Okay, I'll disable this and I enable this. Let's see what happens. And before that, I'm gonna go and add one entry for authority member. This one is for NXT member. NXT. Like this. Okay, I'll execute this script now and see what happens. What? An issue. Invalid JSON primitive. Corey Graves. Did I add that person? Okay, this is not a comment. I'll remove this. Now I save this and add. I got an error. Huh. What? I'm supposed to disable this. And here I should just echo this. Let's see. Term add OU. Authority.name. Authority member.name is the username. Okay. Authority, username, DN name, target name. It looks fine, but what is the error? Why is that? Add user to OU. Okay. I must have enabled it. Made a mistake. Like this. This one also I should enable. Like this. And now I want to disable these three entries. Just these three entries. Fine. Now I shouldn't get any issue. Let's see. Yeah, I will echoes properly, and I'll just redo this. I add the set of users to the organizational unit authority. So let's see. I'll execute this. Now it executed. If I go and see the Active Directory or organizational unit authority, I should see the users: Nick Khan, Sean Michael, Triple H. So these three are superior users. Okay, fine. Now I have created this. Let me add the users in commentators. So I need to do that as well. Let me go and select this and comment it out. Okay, and here from schema I'm choosing commentators. From commentators commentary commentator from commentators. Okay, commentator, and I'm copying this line, putting it like this, and replacing this, and I'm commenting it out. Commentators, like this. Okay, this is fine. But here the issue is, I've been I've been adding members to each OUs separately in a separate code block. Maybe we can create one more for loop and iterate and add the set of users within that. But I just continue to do it in my way. Let's see. Already added in OU commentators. It should work, but before that, let me validate. Looks fine, not authority. Commentators, like this, or yeah, commentators. This is the name, so I'll pick the name and put it here in commentators. Okay, this is fine. Commentator name, iterating through this, and add to commentators. Okay, looks fine, looks fine. I'll go and add this. Yeah, it's creating properly. Commentators, the destination DN, and I disable this and I enable this. It's done. Let's see the commentators. The group commentators. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we got the list of commentators. Fine. Now ring announcers. I'll add the ring announcers in a similar way. I'm gonna go and take this code block. I'll add ring announcers. Ring announcer, like this, like this. I remove this. Give me a second. Ring announcer dot name, so already present in ring announcers, and I comment it out. Okay, this, enable this, and here the name should be ring announcers. So this is very important. You need to change this one carefully. Looks okay. Ring announcer, ring announcer, ring announcer. Looks fine. Let me run this. Sorry. Okay. Now it looks properly. Okay. I'll add them in OU. What? I supposed to pick the people from ring announcers. Issue. Let me check. Are we live? Are we live again? Yeah, I think we are back. We are back, and I'm uh, able to see people started joining. Okay, I think let's do where we left off. Actually, we didn't leave. It happened, an issue, a power issue that caused this trouble. I'm gonna open that machine again. So let me resume the configuration of domain controller. Show event tracker. Wait a couple shutdown. Others unplanned. Yeah. Okay. Um, Now it's activated. I could see. Let me go and open the script that we were working on. World Active Directory environment, entertainment. Fine. Code. I'm opening the code as well. Okay. Here we were trying to add the ring announcers, right? So let's validate that. I'm gonna go to users and computers and ring announcers. Here I have added a set of ring announcers, and you could see here. So looks like it got added properly. And now if I see users, I could see some old users, some Hall of Famers, some alumni of WWE, and myself. Yeah, I don't see anyone else apart from this. Maybe what I should do, uh, I should add the remaining users into a group or an organizational unit. Then I have created some groups, right? So I need to add some set of people to a group so that I can give some special privilege to the users of those groups, and I can then start working on that vulnerable configuration. How I can make this AD vulnerable. I can do that configuration next. But before that, let me add the remaining users to a group. What are all the OUs left? We have added group people to Raw, NXT, SmackDown, Hall of Fame we need to add, free agents we need to add, and commentators we have added, authority we have added, ring announcers we have added. So the remaining thing is Hall of Fame and free agents. So let me add people to these two groups. Okay. So fine. I'll take this. I'll take the set of users from this users group. So let's see what happens. Like this or like this. Get AD user. Get AD user identity, and I choose that specific DN. Sorry, supposed to be www.local. I'll close this and mention it like this, www.local. All right, I think it is not showing anything, so I should check for the valid command line stuff. Get AD user. I go and grab search base. So that's what the filter is. Okay, I'll go and so this will show us the uses of a specific organizational unit. So let me grab this command and store it somewhere safe, um, like this, to grab the user details of specific OU, like this. Okay. Um, computer accounts can also be added into OU, I suppose. Um, let me verify that. Can a computer account be added to OU? Yeah. So we can create an organizational unit and we can add our computers and the list of users. Now, for now, we've been adding the list of users into separate OUs. All right, I took this notes. Now let me go and grab all these users. I need to leave the default users, KRBTGT. I need to give I need to leave the users like that. So let me grab these users. Okay, I'll create a new sheet and I remove the guest account, administrator, Kurt Angle fine, Edge fine, Ric Flair fine, Bret Hart fine, Batista fine, Steve Austin fine, Goldberg fine, The Rock is okay, Undertaker is fine, MVP is okay, Omos is okay. Screen share please. I keep forgetting it. Sorry for that. Look at this. Earlier, I was checking a command to retrieve the list of users that belongs to a specific OU. And here it is. This is the command I used. And I took a notes of that command. And then I just copied all the outcomes here. And I'm just checking the list of users that are yet to be added into a OU. Okay. I'm just keeping it myself separately. Trish Stratus, Stephanie, Shane, Charlotte, Brock Lesnar, Omos, MVP. So these users are fine, totally fine. What else I could do? I'll just go and free agents and Hall of Fame. So I need to add people in these two, and also alumni. I need to add some people. All right, I'll grab these users. Okay, I just need to pick the name. So whatever the line contains name, I need to pick that like this. Okay. Dot everything like this, and I need to copy that. Copy. Okay, I remove this. Here I just keep like this, and I copy all the elements that matches this pattern. Okay, I'm unable to copy that. Maybe select all. Is it possible to select all? Okay, I'll pick the name. Otherwise, it's a manual work, but I'll do that. Trish Stratus, Stephanie McMahon, Shane McMahon, and Charlotte Flair, Brock Lesnar, and Omos, MVP, Montavious Porter, The Undertaker, The Rock, Goldberg, Steve Austin, Batista, Bret Hart, Ric Flair, Edge, Kurt Angle. So these are the users, totally 17 users. I hope I covered everyone uh, who are here in this group. Totally 17, I suppose. Okay, now I got everyone. Now here I need to segregate these users and I need to keep them in 3 groups: alumni, free agents, Hall of Fame. So let me pick the Hall of Famers first. I keep the Hall of Famers down. Ric Flair, he is an Hall of Famer. Bret Hart, Hall of Famer. Steve Austin, Hall of Famer. Goldberg, Rock, The Undertaker, Hall of Famers. MVP almost not. Charlotte Flair not an Hall of Famer. Trish is an Hall of Famer. I'll keep her like this. And schema, do I have John Cena or Cena like this? No, I don't have Cena. So I need to add Cena. So let me keep that name separately. He's not a Hall of Famer. He comes under the free agents category, or not a free agent, part timer. John Cena, Corey Graves. So these users yet to be added. That's fine. Stephanie, Shane, Charlotte Flair, Brock Lesnar, Omos, MVP. I think Shane is no longer associated with WWE. Otherwise, I mean, no issues. I'll add him. Free agent and what else? Hall of Famer, free agent, alumni. Maybe I'll add these names in free agents. Brock Lesnar, Charlotte Flair, Omos, MVP. So they are the free agents, and Batista is also a free agent. Edge is an alumni. Shane McMahon is also an alumni. Yeah, and Stephanie is currently in WWE, I suppose. So I'll keep it like this. So these people are Hall of Famers. Hall of Fame. All right. I'll add I enclose them in the JSON format. Like this. Okay. And sorry. Come on. Okay, I'll pick this and gonna change the schema file like this. How about adding their names like this? Yeah, I'll go and add this name, not a ring announcer. They are Hall of Famous, Hall of Fame, like this. Yeah, and I'm gonna go to the end of this. I need to add a comma, and this looks fine. And what else? Alumni. like this. And I pick the names for alumni. Edge and Shane McMahon. Let me format this name. Sorry. Uh, like this. I pick these names and adding it in schema. And now I want to add not a users, maybe free agents, right? So let me do that. I'm gonna go and add them in the JSON format. Name, double quote, colon, like this, and comma. Okay, fine. I'll pick these people and add them in this place. Why is that? Why is the error? Why I never added them in the double quotes? Like this. Sorry, curly braces. I need to add them in the curly braces. So I'm adding them in the curly braces. So I'll go and choose this and add that curly braces and like this. I remove this, add the square bracket and correct this entry. Not like this. Here I'm adding a comma. Like this. Okay. Comma and adding them, this user. Okay, like this. Now it looks fine. I'm enclosing it, closing the square bracket. Not a user. Free agents like this. Okay. Now I created Hall of Fame, alumni, and free agents, and I added their respective users to that. How about removing this? Yeah. Now it looks okay. I need to create these users first. I think they're already been created. They've already been created. So let me add the comma here. I'm going the home page, and I removed all the error now. The alumni, free agents, Hall of Fame. So these three category of users to be added in the respective OU. So let me do that. Hall of Fame, alumni, free agents. Okay. The same stuff. I'll select this and disable this. Not this one alone. And disable this, and before that I'll copy one entry. This one, maybe. I'll create one more block. Okay, I'll go and check this one. Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. Maybe like HOF. How about giving the name HOF? HOF for each iteration. HOF.name and the username, and it has to be Hall of Fame like this. So let me rename. I need to get the name of it. So this is the name of that organizational unit. So I added that, and Hall of Fame name, Hall of Famer name, Looks okay. I'll correct this one. Hall of Fame, like this. HOF. Okay. All right. I'll go and disable this and enable this and check as usual whether it works properly. Okay. I'll do this. Yeah, it gives me the correct stuff. And now I'm gonna go and disable this, enable this to add those users in that OU Hall of Fame. Now the Hall of Fame has nothing. If I refresh, I see the list of set of users added to Hall of Fame, the OU, and that's fine. That's totally fine. And the next one is alumni, like this. I comment the previous block, this one alumni and alumnus alumnus, okay, like this. Alumnus dot name, that's the username of where is alumni? Yeah, here it is. I pick the name and put it here like this. Okay. This is fine. I'm gonna go and comment it out, create an entry for a catch block entry for the current set. Alumni, like this. Okay. Alumnus, sorry, like this. I need to replace this. Fine. It looks okay now. Alumnus dot name is gonna iterate through this alumni list, and it's gonna pick every name and it's gonna add that name into the OU alumni. Okay, that's what it's gonna do. I'm not gonna check this time, so let me do this straight away. It's done. Where it is, Hall of Fame, free agent, alumni. Yeah, here it is. I refresh and I could see 2 people. This is fine, totally fine. What else? I'll just go and pick one more stuff, maybe the last one. I think I added a bunch of code blocks here. Let me comment this out. Maybe I need to correct this code block because it is not necessary to add these many entries, right? So I'm planning to do that. Okay, now what to do? Not this one, sorry, like this, disabling it, and this time I'm planning to add the free agents, right? To OU free agents, and the schema file named as free agents, and I'm just bringing that in the script, and I name it as free agent. Okay. And the OU name, the CN name, the common name of that OU is this one. I rename this, not renaming it exactly, so I'm just copying its name and replacing it here. So this is the OU name this is the OU name, so I'm just putting it there, the target DN. This looks okay. Free agent alone I need to copy and put it here. Now it looks totally fine. Let me run this as well. Okay, I'll do this. Yeah, it's done. And I go to free agents and I refresh and I see a bunch of users got added. When I go and see the users, I need to refresh it. Now I see only my name, administrator, and guest, the default users. All the remaining users that I created, I added them in their respective OUs. Now we created set of users and we have added uh, set of users to their respective, their pertaining organizational units. Now this part is done. Whenever we want to push a group policy object, we can push to the specific set of users since we added them in a specific group. If it is a common group policy that is applicable to only a set of users, then we can just simply group them in an OU and we can apply the group policy object against that OU. So that will reflect the changes to all the users who are all the members of that OU, right? Fine. I'm keeping my name separately for now. I'm not going to add my name in any of these entries. Okay. Maybe authority I can add, but I'm not going to do that as well right now. This is fine. Looks okay. Now I have created some groups. Maybe I need to bring some members out of it, and I need to add few members in every group, like a faction creation, right? So let me do that. Maybe before that I'll disable this. I'll close this this one as well, function call. Now it is fine. I need to create some users, right? I need to create the user John Cena and Corey Graves. Maybe I'll do that in a moment. The user John Cena and Corey Graves. Yeah, I need to create these two users. So let's see how to do that. AD configuration commands, or sorry, schema.json, AD builder. So here, if I go to create AD group or remove AD users, create AD users, here I need to append the list, those users in that users list, and then I need to execute this specific function. So this will create the group, the users for us. So let me do that. I'll go to this user set, and at the end I'm gonna add two names. Okay, so let me do that. Here I'm gonna add a name John Cena. I don't see this name anywhere else, so just one entry. No, is it added to the directory already? Really? So he's part of raw. Is that true? Yeah, he's already there. So I don't need to add that person as well. And what about Corey Graves? Corey Graves? No, he's not there. Maybe I need to add him. Let me go here and go to users to the end. Here I need to change the name to Corey Graves like this, and I remove this. Now it looks fine. I'm gonna go to this create AD users, so it's gonna pick the users and it's gonna add the users for me. Now I need to create this user. That's it. So let me do that. Create AD users. I'll enable this. All the remaining stuffs are closed. Only this. Okay, I need to function this as well. I need to comment this as well. Otherwise it will be error. Okay. Now this one looks okay. Fine. I'll run this. Let's see what happens. Like this, run without debugging. Since we added the catch statement, it is giving us the error. So whoever the user already been added, so it just says it's already added. Now it's fine. Looks like it added the user Corey Graves. Let's check that. Seems like the user Corey Graves is already there. Let me go and check it here. Schema Graves. No results. What? Yes. Corey Graves. Sorry, like this. Corey Graves. Okay, the Corey Greaves, the user Corey Greaves already been added to SmackDown, I suppose. To SmackDown, I suppose. Let's see. Yeah. So the user has already been added. So I have added these two users. So this is waste of time. Uh, let me remove this user. I've already added that user. All right. The users have already been added. I could see the Corey Greaves in SmackDown. Here is Corey Graves. Corey Graves. Fine. That's okay. Now, what should I do? Maybe I should consider adding some set of people to a specific groups. I'll do that. For that, what I can do, I'll just disable this. What is this? What is this? I'll disable this. Now I have committed out the whole function, and now adding users to groups. So let me do that. Okay, I'll go and create a function for that. Function add users to group like this. Okay, not like this, like this. And for each, it gives me the statement, but I'm not gonna pick that. Let me gonna go and change this schema file. I'm gonna go and add some people. Maybe for example, I will add some members to the faction judgment day. Okay, I'll first try to do that, but for that I need the command let ad command to PowerShell command to add a user to a group. Simple. Add AD group member. So this is the command, and how should I do that? Maybe I'll go and pick the vulnerable AD GitHub repository. There I will find the command used to do the same. Vuln AD get random, vuln add user, add ACL. So look at this. So here they are actually defining a function to add the ACLs. Maybe this kind of ACL addition we will do in the upcoming streams. But for now, I'm gonna add a set of users to a specific group. Okay, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. Look at this. They are actually making it vulnerable by executing something, doing some changes to against every user and every machine account. Fine. Now I'll do this. I'm gonna go and adding users to group. Add. Do I see this at least? Mm, add AD group member. So this is the command that we are currently seeing, I guess. Add AD group member. Yeah, this one. So this is the command we need to use. All right. Um, I'll go to this builder script, and I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build this function around this command. Okay, I'm not gonna pick the random user. Instead, I'm gonna pick a selective user, and I'm gonna define that list of users in this schema itself. So let me go that. Let me go to that. I'll name it like judgment day, maybe like this, judgment day, and I'll add the comma at the end of the last entry. Now it is corrected. Okay, now I create a list, and within that I'm adding a member. So who are all the members to be part of judgment day? So let's define that. I'll remove this. I'm gonna go and pick Ria Ripley. Now the judgment day has imploded in recent edition of in the recent episode of SummerSlam. It actually imploded, but however, I'm just trying to create that faction since it is one of my favorites. Okay, Rhea Ripley. So that is one name to add. Maybe I'll go and add it here. Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, like this. Damian Priest. So let me check for that name. Damian Priest. Yeah, I spelled wrongly. Damian Priest. So here is the name. And who else? Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio. And who else? JD McDonough. So I'll keep this. I'll keep it as it is. Okay. I'll just keep these names. Now I want to select all these names like this, and add a double quote. Name like this, and closing this and adding comma. How about that? Okay, I'll cut it and I put it here. Okay, now it looks fine. Dominic Mysterio. Okay, now I added this, and I go to AD builder script once again, and here I want to add. Okay, I'm going to close this. Okay, now it fixed. This is okay. This is fine. Catch statement like this. And how about this? I need to add one more bracket. Maybe here. Like this. All right, now it fixed. Okay, now I need to get the people from Judgment Day. Um, I'll member of JD, Judgment Day, uh, random user. I'm picking these names. What name they are adding? Get random input list created users. I go and see the command let. Group members, identity group members, random users. This command adds the user account with SAM account names SQL1 and SQL2. So I need to mention the SAM account name in the members parameter. So this has to be the SAM account name. So I need to do something before I try and do this. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I'll go and try making that SAM account name. Yeah, username must be lower like this. User dot name, that's the full name. I'm converting it to lower. Is that name to lower? Let me check the SAM account name for a user. Go to property, member of account. I gave a user logon name like this. I got the user logon name like this. Okay. I thought to add dot between these names, but I just I did a mistake. I did a mistake once again. I supposed to add a dot in between, but I committed a mistake. Now I need to redo everything. That's annoying. Oh gosh. I created this. I should have added the dot in between, because I took the space, I took the dot and I separated with the space, and I got the first name and last name. And here I supposed to have added both last name, first name and last name with the dot, and I should have converted it into lowercase. That should have been done, but I didn't do that. I regret for not doing it. Now what I can do, maybe I have a function to remove the users. How about removing a user? Where it is remove AD user. So I pick all the users from users list and I remove them. Yeah, I pick their SAM account name and I remove them. So let me try that. I remove this. Maybe I'll disable this for now. I remove the AD user. Okay, I'll try to execute that removal script alone and see what happens. I think I need to keep pressing it. Just a small thing, a small mistake that caused an issue. Now I have removed all the users. If I go and refresh this, I shouldn't see anyone. Now once again I need to come and I need to add all the users in the group, but no worries, we have the script. We have the script ready to add people within each OU, so we can just enable it at once and we can run it. it will happen just in few seconds. Fine, now I have removed all the users that I created. Like this, you see my username is also got removed. Fine, this is fine. Now I got this one also. Now it is removed. It's removed. Commentators removed. Yeah, everything is removed. Free agents removed. Hall of Famers removed. NXT users removed. Raw users removed. Ring announcers, SmackDown. Yeah, everyone is removed except the default users. Fine. Now I'll just run one script, just this block alone. But this time I'm gonna do not this one. This one we already ran, so I disable it and I enable this here like this. So I'm just playing with the Active Directory. I'm creating, removing the user. I'm adding the users into group, removing it from the group. So I'm just trying to play here. Create AD user. So this is the function we need right now. I'll take this. I'll do one thing. I'll just try to disable this, comment it out, and I try to comment it out as well. And principal name, SAM account name. I want to echo these two. Echo SAM account name. SAM account name and echo principal name. Principal name. And this looks fine. I'll run this. Anything else? No. I enable this alone, and here create AD users. Yeah, I enable this and I run this now, and you see there was a space in the SAM account name. This was the mistake that we committed. We should correct that, right? So let's do that. I will try to. So this is the username with the space, and I am just splitting it with the space, taking the first name and the last name. And here what I should do, maybe I should take the first name dot last name like this, and I need to completely make the lowercase. So SAM account name is equal to principal name. Now this is fine. I'll go and run this again. Now I should see the what? It's going to catch. It's going to catch statement. But what if I try to disable this as well? It's not showing anything. It's supposed to echo, but it is moving to catch block. Is there any error here? Did I do it correctly? How about trying this? Still same. Maybe I'll take this SAM account name, substitute here like this. Now if I execute this, no, there is an error. It is not working as expected. Let me check what went wrong. So name, I'm picking the username and instead split. How about doing it? How about joining this, or not splitting? I have a Codium. I'll ask for assistance. How to get Sam account name in format first name dot last name, like this. How about giving this? Now it is giving me the results, and look at this. This is what the mistake I made. I supposed to have done like this, so I accept this, and now if I see, gives me the Sam account name, and I comment it out, and now if I run this terminal, if I go and run this, yeah, now I got this. So I made a mistake, a small mistake. I should have enclosed it in a bracket by prepending the dollar sign. Now you see the name, but here there is another mistake. When there is just one name, it is adding the dot at the end. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that. Maybe I should replace the spaces with dot. How about that? I'll do it like that. Maybe let me correct this. No, I'll Codium Control I. How to replace a space with period in between first name and last name, and put it in lowercase, like this. Look at this. There is a replace function. Okay. Replace function in PowerShell. Okay. Okay, I got this. Let me do that. Accept. I accept this, but here I'm gonna tweak this a bit. Let me grab this full name. I'll just put this full name to lower, like this, and I replace the space with period. How about that? Let me try this. Yeah, now it's better, right? Look at this. The first name, last name separated by period. When there is a single name, there is no period. It looks okay. Let me check one other single name. Ava, Axiom. Yeah, it's totally fine now. Awesome. I'll go and create this, and I remove this stuff. I have principal name. I have Sam account name. Maybe I'll do this like this. Yeah, I have the principal name here. Okay, password, full name, name is full name, given name is first name, surname is last name, Sam account name, user principal name, password, enable account. Awesome. I'll have everything now to run this script. It also looks fine. Let me go and check. Yeah, create AD users is enabled. I'm gonna go and run this. It will hopefully create the users with corrected SAM account names. Now it's creating, so that's why we are not getting any results here in the screen. Let's wait for a moment. It's done. So let's go and check users tab. And I see bunch of users got created. Yeah, all the users got created. Now I need to add all these users in a specific OU. All right, I'm gonna comment it out and add users to OU. I'll enable this and I enable this whole stuff, the whole block, right? So this is gonna add my users to a specific OU. Now it's fine, it's fine, it's okay, it's okay. Raw smackdown, I remove this piece, and here I remove this piece, and here I remove these 3 and these 4. Okay, this looks fine right now. Let me go and add these users to their respective OU. So let me do that. I'll run the script again. It's taking its time. No error so far. So hope it is added right now. Yeah, look at this. It's added right now. So we built that script properly. It added its users. Free agents, yeah, got added. Alumni got added. Authority got added. Commentators got added. Who else? Free agents, Hall of Famers, NXT, Raw, ring announcers got added. SmackDown, yeah, everyone got added, and people got removed from this. Stephanie McMahon, where she belongs to. I'll try to add her in authority because I knew her as an authority, so I'll add her in authority. For that, I'll go to this authority, and here I'm creating an entry like this, and here I'm adding the Stephanie McMahon. Okay, I go to this authority space, and here I'm putting her name. Awesome, that looks fine. I'll go and run this once again to add that user to authority. Okay, this one, add users to OU. Let me check. Authority, yeah, authority. So let me add it. Okay, I'll run this. Okay, I'll go and check the authority. I see Stephanie McMahon got added, and she got removed from this group. So only have myself in this users the default OU. The remaining users got added in their respective OUs. Fine. Now I'll continue to do my user addition to a specific group. But before that, if I want to see the SAM account name of any user, can I see their perfect name? Member of or account. Yeah, Austin.theory. Perfect. Looks perfect, right? Yeah. When I see just one name, Berto, properties, account, just one name properly. Okay, fine. Now I got this. What else? What else I need to do? Oh gosh. Okay, I have added users to OU, so it's done. I comment it out. I'll scroll down and add users to group. So I'll come back to this. So we were actually trying to add the users to Judgment Day, and I have created the schema for those users. Okay, now it is gonna grab those users for us and processes in this script. Member of Judgment Day, add group member, group JD, the member of member ID. So how to get that? Maybe I need to how about adding how about adding how about creating or bringing the SAM account name? So let me do that. I'll just put it globally because I'm gonna use this SAM account name everywhere. It's gonna need it often. So what I'm planning to do is rather than having it in this function, what if I take this and add it as a global variable like dname and tld name. Let's do that. I'll grab this full name, first name, last name, SAM account name, principal name. I'll grab all these things, Control X, okay, and here I'm gonna add it as a global variable like this. Okay, now it's fine, looks okay. And here I'm gonna go and echo this SAM account name to check whether it works properly. So let's do that. I'll echo SAM account name like this. Yeah, I'll execute this. I got an error. You cannot call a method of a null valued expression. Okay, I'll go here and call this. How about executing this? Same error once again. Okay. Huh. But what if I try to call this in a function? Like this. The member of JD is already in group Judgment Day. Like this. Can I do like this? Add users to group. Okay. Will it work? Let's see. Before that, I'll disable this. I disable this and I try to echo the same account name. Like this. No, I'm getting this error. So I'm gonna go and add users to group. I'm enabling it. Now let's see what's gonna happen. But before I try this, I'm gonna go and echo this here. Echo SAM account name. Let's see. What? You cannot call a method on a null valued expression. Is it valuing null? Huh. JSON content dot OU. Like this here, JSON content dot users. So I'm just putting it in users stuff. Huh. Now I need to correct this. JSON content dot users, like this, dot user, like this maybe, because this is the JSON content users, and within the users name. So how about calling the name? But I need to iterate through that, right? I need to iterate through that. How it is called? JSON content domain dot split. Domain. So it's taking domain directly and it is splitting this with dot. Okay. And how about taking users dot name? Will it work? Users dot name, like this. Yeah, like this. Hope it will work. Let's check that. I'm echoing a full name. Okay, let's see. Will it work? I comment this out. And I run this. Yeah, it works. It works properly. Now here I should do some corrections since I'm mentioning it as a global variable. Look at this. It is actually getting all the users for me. Let me clear this. It's getting all the users for me. From this specific JSON content. Okay, I go to AD builder and I'm going to make some small changes, some minor changes. JSON content users.name, that's okay. That is full name, and the first name should be or how about putting it in user. Okay, I'm just taking from here, right? So let me put it like this. So this is the full name, that's okay. Users one user, like this. Okay. Okay, I don't want to get confused. Instead of this user, I'm going to replace this one. Simple. Um, this one is fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. Echo Sam account name and first name, last name. Echo first name, echo last name. How about that? Yeah, like this. Um, Fine. I'll execute this and see how it outputs. Yeah, it looks okay. Let me just print this Sam account name. It's perfect. It's printing perfectly. So no issues. What if I print the full name? It should work fine. Yeah, it works perfectly. And if I enable the first name and run this, what? Just give me the, just give my name. And it stops. Okay, but it takes just one entry. Last name, just print my name, but it is creating some mess in the first name, last name. The remaining names looks fine. What could be the mistake I made? So there is an error in the split function. You can see what is the mistake I'm making. Full name dot split. Okay, what if I take the full name instead of this, like this? Full name split, like this. I think it will work now. So we are just getting the full name, and from full name we are deriving the first name, last name, and Sam account name. Let's try this again. Use the same stuff, but when I echo the full name, what I get? I get every name, but what happened? Hmm. I get the help from Codium. How to split all names with space and print first name and last names. Let's see. Will it make any change? Uh, it's putting us in for loop once again. I don't want this. Maybe I need to or I need to reject this. Hmm. Okay, I'll okay reject this. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll full name is perfect. The first name is not first name and last name is alone problematic. So I'll bring these two names to the create user function block like this. um, Full name, last name. I'll disable this and I try to echo this first name and last name and see whether it works perfectly. First name and echo last name, right? Looks okay, right? I'll comment this out. Okay, I remove this. Go full name also remove this. Okay, now it's fine. I'll check this. Create AD users is the function enabled. Create AD users. Okay, I run this. Perumal Jagan. I'm only getting my name. In schema, I have bunch of names, but here I don't get that. How to fix it? Huh. Do I get the SAM account name at least? SAM account name is it's getting printed properly. Maybe something to do with replace function in SAM account name. Don't know, just a thought. Yeah, that could be. But that's what I'm trying to find where I made the mistake. I just wanted to make it as a global stuff so that I can pick the SAM account name whenever I want to use it in any function. That was my intention. But when I tried doing it, I found some issues. I just took it from this place and I put it there, but it created some problem. I don't know what exactly happening right here. First name, maybe like this. Is it creating a problem? How about doing it? SAM account name, full name. Now when I try to print this, what happens? Yeah, it prints perfectly. And I have this SAM account name here like this. And if I want to print the full name, okay, or at least I'll do some debugging here. While executing, I'll just set a breakpoint and execute. Let's see what is the full name when it executes. Sorry, I need to debug this. Start debugging. Where it is? JSON file. JSON file is schema.json. It hit the breakpoint now, and I'm in the debug console. Let me check what is this full name. full name. It was like this before, I suppose. It was like this: JSON content dot users lower replace SAM account name. So when I try this, do I get the SAM account name properly? Run without debugging. Schema dot JSON, an issue. Okay, where it is. So I'm getting the values in JSON content object. So from JSON content object, I'm getting users and I'm putting it lowercase and replacing the space with dot. It will give me the list of usernames, and SAM account name, it gives it properly. Dot name, I guess. Dot name like this. Yeah. Users dot name. Now if I run this, I get the names. I get the SAM account name and also the principal account name. So the outcome should be same. Yeah, it's fine. It is okay. But when I try to split this, I'm facing the issue. Let me do that. How about picking a name? Maybe a full name and splitting it with space. So the name, I'm splitting the name with space because the username contains, the full name contains space, and I'm keeping the first name. So let's print this. I save this. Sorry, I save this. It just print my name. It's not iterating through that, especially when it performs the split operation. But SAM account name, somehow it grabbed that user, every user, and replaced the space with dot, and it gave me the SAM account name. But the first name and last name, somewhat it's creating some issues. What I can do, maybe I'll remove this. I remove this as well. Under judgment day, SAM account name. I guess we should define this SAM account generation in every function. In every function, we should define that separately, and if we are defining it commonly, then what it will do, it will grab the all the usernames from this users element, and it try to perform operation on those names. But when I am creating a group to add specific set of users, it will not work. So that's what I learned. Maybe I should reconsider using it here. I'm gonna go and take this completely. I'll I'll just get this like this. I'll get it like this. Sorry, I'll go and do this. Um, JSON content dot users user. So here I'm getting user, just user dot name. Just user dot name. User dot name to lowercase. And it's going to give me this SAM account name and the principal account name. And once I get this name, user dot name, and that's going to be my full name or a name simply. Yeah, this is going to be my full name. And my full name, I'm just splitting it with space and taking the first name and last name. All right, now let me execute this. I'm going to remove this. Okay, I'll just echo this outcome and let's see how it goes. Create AD user. Here I'll create, yeah, now I see the first name and last names properly coming. Let me check this. SAM account name and principal account name. Echo SAM account name, echo principal account name, like this. First of all, I'll try this SAM account name. I got this SAM account name, and I disable and I enable this. I should get the same outcome. Yeah, perfect. And one last stuff, I check the full name also. Full name, like this. I'm getting the full name with space. Awesome. Now I restored this. Okay, I restored this. I'll enable this to command. Sorry. Okay, now it's fine. It's totally fine. When I execute this, it should say the user already exists. But wait, what? It's echoing some outcome. User.name.lower, replacing it, SAM account name, full name, taking the full name and splitting it with space and keeping first name and last name, full name, first name, last name, SAM account name, user principal name, adding this stuff. Looks fine. Did it miss something when it created? Can I see the time when it got created? I was expecting to see that the username is already exist. It's already like this. So let's see, do I get that? No. Any issue in this code block? Why it is not hitting catch statement? No, I reject this. What? Huh. Maybe like this. Huh. Now it works fine. Now we tried creating the user. Okay, this is fine. Now what we need to do? Okay, now we have fixed it, and all we need to do is to build this function. SAM account name, of course we need to build it. Maybe how we can do that? Username equal to member of lady equal to name. SAM account name is username dot lowercase, replace that with super. Now it's actually doing it perfectly for us. I'm echoing the SAM account name and see add users to group. I enable this. I'm gonna go and comment it out. All right, add users to group. Now it looks perfect. If I execute this, I should see the SAM account names of those four users. Yeah, look at this. Awesome. So it's getting printed properly. So what I need to do, earlier I made a mistake by assuming I need to create a separate block, or I need to define the SAM as a global variable. It is not the case. Whenever we are calling specific set of users for every group, it will create an issue if you are defining a global variable. So that's what I realized. Fine. Now what I should do? I got this SAM account name. Now I'm ready to execute this command. Let's go and bang this. Looks okay. Yeah, I think when I execute this, it will add those users into already in group judgment day. Is it? Let's see. What about judgment day? Members. I don't see the members. Let me go and refresh it. Judgment day. Members. I don't see the members here. What? Then why it gave like that? Already in my group judgment day. Like this. Username. Identity group. So I should define group, right? So I forgot that. I supposed to define that. What is the group? Let me go and check this. The group, that is actually the group name. The group name is judgment day. So let me grab that. So this is the group name, and I'll define the group name here. Group name is equal to judgment day, like this. Okay, now if I go and call this here, it should add me in that group. Now it is adding, it added. I don't see any error. And I go here and I refresh it, and I see Judgment Day members, and I see the people got added to Judgment Day, and they are part of the raw organizational unit, but they got added into the group Judgment Day. Similarly, I need to add users to groups like DX, Evolution, DIY, Bloodline, Awesome Truth, Shield, Nexus. So I need to add people to these groups. Okay. How can I do that? Maybe this is the place to stop. So I'm stopping here in this video. I actually managed to add a specific set of users to group. Later we can add some privileges to a group and make that group vulnerable. We can make a specific user vulnerable. We can add a ACL to perform some DACL attacks. I am a beginner. I need to get some expertise. I need to get some hands-on experience on that, on those attacks. Maybe first we can make few users as Kerberoastable, ASREP roastable, and we can try some simple attacks, and we can begin with that. Okay. All right. I think that's it. Maybe before we leave, I'll just try to do one more thing. I'll comment it out. Now I created passwords for all these users randomly. I don't know password for any of those users. Maybe I except that administrator. Now I'll do one thing. I'll try to reset the password for just one user, and that is myself. I'm gonna go and reset the password to myself. I'm just giving a simple password. Like this. Or okay, I'll try to define a password. Okay. Like this. Now the password has been changed for the user Perumal Jagan. Fine. Let me go to my client system and I turn it on. Now I'm trying to join this client machine to the domain controller. So let's do that. All right. Here I'm gonna go and log in this machine with the local account. And now once I logged in with the local account, I'm gonna check the network configuration. Check that here. Network and internet, Ethernet, DHCP. And it got the IP 10.10.16.13. Okay. Now my domain controller IP is 10.10.16.10. And is that my DNS server? No, I think I need to edit this. DNS server assignments. I need to edit this manually. So I'm setting a DNS server manually. What should be my DNS? My domain controller. So let me check my domain controller IP. I'm going to execute ipconfig command 10.10.16.10, and that's my domain controller. 10.10.16.10. 10.10.16.10. So this is the IP that I need to add. Alternate DNS is Google DNS. Okay. 10.10.16.10. Fine. Now if I go to PowerShell and try to resolve the domain www.local, I should see my domain controller IP 10.10.16.10. So there is a reachability between my client and the domain controller. Now all I need to do is to join this computer in a domain. So for that I have a command, I guess. So let's see that. Maybe I'll go to my domain controller, this code, ad configure command to join the domain. I don't have it. Okay, let me check for the command. PowerShell command to join computer to domain. Add command, domain name, and restart. Okay, so this is the command to add a computer to domain. To add a computer to domain. Okay, here the domain name is wwe.local. This is the domain name, and I need to restart it once I executed this command. So I'm going to client, and let me start this as an administrator, run as an administrator. All right, and I run this. Yeah, it is asking for the password of the domain controller. Okay, wwe /administrator, and the password is domain admin's password. Now let's see, it has to restart. Yeah, it's restarting. So once it restarts, we will see it successfully added into domain controller. We are going to witness that it's going to get added into domain controller. Let's see. Once it added to domain controller, we can use our domain user, any domain user that we created, and we can try to log in this machine with that. All right, now if I click this, you see there is an option other user. If I go, and here is an option. So our machine is domain joined right now. Now I can give my username. My username is perumal.jagan. So this is my SAM account name and the user logon name. So this is what I need to give, and my password is like this. Now we joined our client machine to domain, and I logged in as the domain user, Perumal Jagan. Okay, we will get a brand new profile for this domain user. Awesome. We managed to add our machine, and we logged in as the user that we created, Perumal Jagan. Okay, so this is my user logon name. So hereafter I will be using the names like first name dot last name. That's my name notation. That's my SAM account name. So this is the name I need to use here henceforth. All right, I'm able to log in. So I log out, but before log out, let me go to this domain controller and show you that computer account got added. So let me show that in a moment. You see there is no computer. I'm refreshing it. It added a machine called lab client. The lab client is nothing but the machine that I just added. I'll do one thing. I'm gonna go and host name. I need to change the host name of the machine first. I need to make it as Wade CL1 or CL1. That's going to be my domain host name of this machine, because my domain name has the host name of DC01. Okay, now I need to change the domain name and I need to re-add that. Well, that is fine. That is fine. That is for the video. That's it for the video. Yeah, I think it's time for me to wind up. Hope we have done a lot of stuffs here. Sorry for the interruption. We caused, I mean, the power issue caused that interruption, and I had to start this stream again. That's okay. We have done some incredible stuff, some progress finally. Yeah, that's it from my end. I just thought to show this to you. Hopefully in the next week stream we are going to do something else. Probably I'll try to make a stream on Thursday. Thursday is holiday in India, so I'll try to make one stream for Thursday. Okay, how about that? um, yeah, that's it. I want to say I'm gonna stop this stream. Before that, if you liked it, if you really enjoyed it, you have learned something new, you can travel with me, you can learn with me in this channel. You can do the YouTube algorithms, like, comment, subscribe, everything. um, Share this video with your friends. If anyone trying to learn cybersecurity, I'm just trying to teach it as much as I know. So that's it. Thanks, Abhijit, for joining me in this whole session. I appreciate that. Uh, I'll catch you next time with another exciting one. Until then, I'm signing off. Cheers, and I love you all. Thank you so much.